Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get the quickest SEO results on your website in the shortest amount of time. And I'm also going to be doing this without using any SEO paid tools. So everything that you learn from this video you can literally start to take action on as soon as you stop watching this video. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now, the first thing for any website is what's called topical authority. So I've just pulled up an image that was essentially ranking for topical authority that I feel like it does a very good job of explaining what topical authority is. So let's say our seed keyword that we want to rank for is knitting. Now, what a lot of website owners do is they will get too clogged down on just trying to rank for the singular keyword knitting. So they'll be essentially looking at their website page speed, they'll be looking at page titles, they'll be looking at the content on that page, the images on that page, and only be focusing on just the knitting page. Now, that is actually the incorrect thing to do. Google essentially ranks websites based off of experience and also topical authority. So if you can demonstrate that by essentially having all of these different articles, so like, is it easier to learn knit or crochet? And then you've got all of these singular topics. What do you call a person who knits? What came first, crochet or knitting? Why is knitting so hard? How long does it take to learn to knit? Can you crochet on a plane? All of these are singular articles that are a supporting article to is it easier to learn to knit or crochet, which then is a supporting article to knitting. So as we can see here, we have got four subtopics or four topics, and then we also have 5 subtopics underneath the actual topic. So here is our main, or knitting is our main topic, then we have got our subtopic, and then we also have supporting articles for each subtopic. So what do you mean knitting? Is it hard to knit? How did knitting originate? What are the benefits of knitting? How many knitters are there in the world? What are the 2 types of knitting, etc, etc. So very quickly you are able to build up a knowledge base on your website. Now basically you can do this on every single website. I'm actually going to show you guys a live example of how I would do this for a service-based website. So this is a solicitor or a law firm in London. They are ranking Lawyers London, and they are position 1 in the map pack, and they rank pretty well in the organic listings as well. But let's just click on their website, and as you can see here, they have got a lot of different services. Now this strategy applies to service-based websites and also e-commerce based websites, and also affiliate-based websites. So this is a universal SEO strategy. So if we just copy this URL, then if we head over to Google Keywords Planner, this is a free tool. Literally just search Google AdWords, sorry, and then once you've signed up to a free account, just click on Keyword Planner here. And you can either start with keywords that you think you want to go after, or you can start with a website. We're just going to plug in one of our competitor websites, and we're going to click use entire website. So it basically gets all of the service pages, the blogs, etc. And we're going to click on get results. Now basically what this does is it'll tell us based off of search volume and where they're also ranking for, if we should essentially be going after this page. Now one thing to bear in mind is if the low range is a high number, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to rank for. So for example, defense attorney near me is 75 pence, so like probably like $1. So that might be a little bit easier to rank for, as opposed to, for example, family solicitors near me. The top of range bid for that's £12.76, and the bottom of the range is £2.88. Now basically, just so you guys understand, is if you were going to run PPC, that's the averages of how much you would need to pay per click. Now it's a good guidance on how difficult it is to rank. It can be a little bit off, but it's probably about 80% accurate. So what I would be looking to do here is, if I'm like a law firm, I would be collating a list of services that I actually provide in this list, and I would be creating individual service pages on my website, mentioning that we actually offer this as a service. Now, this might sound crazy to some of the more advanced SEOs watching this, but a lot of business owners, they don't actually list all of the services that they provide on their website. Now, again, if you think of that, each service that you provide as a business, there will be people searching that every single month, whether it's family law, whether it is, let's say you're an e-commerce store and you're trying to rank for best running shoes for men. You need to make certain that you have an individual service page mentioning that you actually offer that and provide that as a service or as a product if you're an e-commerce store. So this is what I would be looking to do. And again, like there's a load of articles here. Now these are a lot of the top of the funnel pages. So these are like high converting pages that people, when they search, for example, lawyers in my area, they're looking to hire a law firm. Now, if we were going to look to essentially, if we were looking for blogs, another strategy that we can also do is if we do site:// and then the competitor website, and then we can also do like blog. So you've got all of their blog articles here. So you could essentially get a load of these and check what their search volumes are, and basically upload these to our website. So for example, we've got sexual offences, so they seem to have a load of articles to do with that type of case. So you could basically replicate their blog articles as well. So, for example, bribery, they're talking about restraint solicitors, US extraditing, I believe I've pronounced that right. So they've got a lot of articles like this that we could definitely replicate. And again, it's just helping our topical authority. Some of these blogs, bear in mind, guys, they're not going to be money makers. They're just there to get more traffic onto our website, which then helps support and rank higher for our money making keywords. So just bear that in mind when you are looking at your competitors' blogs and stuff. So then once you've essentially built out your topical authority, if say for example you are a new website, I would then be looking to do off-page SEO and link building to the website. So a few strategies that I like to use is obviously citations, niche edits for the homepage. I actually have Searcheroo open here, and what I would be looking to do is I would be building niche edits through to the homepage to essentially pass more power through to the actual website. So again, it all does come down to the keywords that you're trying to rank for, the difficultiness and stuff like that. But as a rule of thumb, you definitely want to be essentially building some of these links through to your homepage, especially the niche edits. Then once you have essentially built, like let's say a handful or 5 or 6 niche edits through to your homepage, I would then be looking to build some guest posts through to your individual service pages. So if say for example we done a page on fraud attorneys, right? So we have got 123solicitors.com/fraud attorneys. I would then be looking to power that up with some guest posts like off-page SEO. And the reason for that is because the guest post, you can actually be a little bit more bespoke and specific with the actual content. So just bear that in mind. The niche edits, they're there to essentially pass more power and link equity through to your website. The guest posts are there to pass a little bit more relevance through to your service pages. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. I'll make certain to reply to all the comments. And if you guys do want a free 15-minute strategy call for your website, make sure to check out Kazradash.com. The link is in the description. Thanks.